There's a crash that happened right there at Blanding and Wells Roads. We understand now that there has been somebody who died in that accident. We don't know if it's the result of the crash or the result of a medical emergency that happened before the crash.
This is a live look at the scene right now. As you can see, there are police and deputies still on the scene. Florida Highway Patrol is working this. From what we're hearing, this was a minor fender bender, but now just confirming that one of the drivers did die, had a medical emergency. As you can see through this live picture, though, traffic is backed up. The westbound lane, the turn lane on Wells Road right there at Blanding Boulevard is blocked. So if you're traveling that area, do want to avoid it. We'll check in with Ashley in just a few minutes here. It looks like we're standing by for a live report. Yep, this is Sergeant Dylan Bryan.
Traffic crash involving fatal injuries here at Wells Road and State Road 21, also known as Blanding Boulevard. Preliminary investigation shows that as a vehicle was approaching the intersection of Blanding, the driver of that vehicle had some type of medical issue that caused him to lose control and strike the rear of another vehicle. That driver was transported to University of Florida Health and was later pronounced deceased.
What was the medical? Was it a heart attack or just a...
All that's still under investigation. We're not exactly sure. However, his medical professional has been contacted and is in touch with the medical examiner's office to assist our investigation.
Any idea of age?
The deceased victim is approximately 57 years of age. He's been described as a white male. As soon as next of kin information has been confirmed or notified, rather, we'll broadcast his identity.
So the crash itself was not the cause here?
No, sir. It doesn't appear to be at this time. Of course, our investigators will be pulling all information available to them for their investigation
was the person in, I'm sorry to cut you off, was the person in a white SUV who he hit, were they okay?
They were. No other injuries were reported at this scene. It was only a two-vehicle crash, which is a rear end collision that you saw at the intersection. We just cleared the intersection at this time, so hopefully traffic will not be affected any longer.
Was this a local driver? Were they from the Orange Park area?
Yes, they were.
Was he able to communicate at all here on scene, or was he unconscious the entire time?
That's still unknown at this time, unless we do any kind of witness testimony to the medical professionals or rescue, rather, that responded to the scene and assisted.
Okay.
Do you know if the driver of the car that got rear-ended was able to help in any way?
They notified the
Pretend you wouldn't remember any of your as far as you know.
Once again, let's put this in a nutshell for you. You're looking live at the scene of a breaking traffic alert. A 57-year-old man is in his car, suffered some sort of a medical emergency, hit the driver of an SUV directly in front of him. The man who was in that car who suffered the medical emergency was taken to the hospital where he was pronounced dead. More on News4Jackson throughout the course of the morning. Most of the traffic issues have been resolved.